Gender-based violence remains widespread, affecting a significant percentage of women and girls in the Caribbean. One form of violence that is often not widely known or understood is economic violence. As we commemorate 16 Days of Activism this year, I stand as an advocate for ending economic violence against women and girls. The European Institute for Gender Equality defines economic violence as any act or behavior which causes economic harm to an individual. Economic violence can take the form of, for example, property damage, restricting access to financial resources, education, the labor market, or not complying with economic responsibilities such as alimony. As amplified by UN Women, economic violence includes making or attempting to make a person financially dependent by maintaining total control over financial resources, withholding access to money, and or forbidding attendance at school or employment. Economic violence typically occurs in intimate partner relationships. It can range from denying women their basic needs, such as food, clothing, shelter, to more complex needs, including a person's economic independence and ability to participate in household purchasing decisions. We must also recognize that although it is often a feature of abusive relationships, it can occur when the relationship is reversed and a woman has a higher economic status in a relationship, where violence or the threat of violence can arise from conflicts about status and emasculation. According to the Data Hub, Caribbean women count across 5 Caribbean countries. 13% of ever partnered women ages 15 to 64 have experienced economic intimate partner violence in their lifetime. The highest rate of economic violence in the region occurred in Guyana at 22%, followed by Suriname at 16%. In the Caribbean, economic violence is often compounded by existing socioeconomic factors such as poverty, crime, underemployment, and unemployment among women, disproportionate care responsibilities, and the gender wage gap. For example, according to the Global Gender Gap, in Latin America and the Caribbean, for every $1 a man makes, a woman makes 72 cents. This is further evidence of the challenges that women face within the world of work. These socioeconomic factors undermine women's financial independence, directly limiting their ability to fully and equally participate and engage in civil life. A major gap that exists in the Caribbean is a lack of family financial planning services to assist men and women in understanding how to manage their finances. Informal saving arrangements such as the susu, as commonly referred to in Trinidad and Tobago, has for years assisted women in saving their own money. However, there needs to be a greater focus on women's financial independence through the provision of training and workshops focused on women's financial sustainability. It is time that the public and the private sectors understand and acknowledge that economic violence is a form of violence and it is harmful to women and girls. It is not okay to limit or withhold women from accessing finances or from making financial decisions. It is a woman's right to safety, and this includes feeling safe to access, utilize, and make decisions regarding her or her family's funds. I call on our leaders to prioritize ending economic violence against women and girls. This includes employing gender-responsive approaches to national budgets and policies, as well as considering how decisions on socioeconomic factors affect the livelihood and safety of women and girls. Lastly, if you are a woman or a girl and you have been a victim of economic violence, know that no form of violence should be tolerated. Speak with someone you can trust and seek assistance from the necessary protective services to ensure that your rights are not violated. Women and girls are integral to our homes, workplaces, communities, societies, and countries. We must all end forms of violence against women and girls, including economic violence. Take action. Raise awareness, unite to end gender-based violence.